Hey everyone, Pupsker here, and yeah, today in Warframe we're going to be talking about the new war. And honestly, at this point, for the new war, it's been out for what, 2 to 3 months maybe by now. I think it honestly, without a doubt, hurt Warframe more than it will ever help them in every sense of the imagination. So we're going to talk about that today. I know we've been waiting on Warframe content, so we're going to be talking about the latest big Warframe content. The new war was talked about for pretty much half of Warframe's active development almost. It's actually kind of crazy if you think about it, the amount of time that we've been aware of the new war and what that might be, but haven't actually gotten the new war and anything tangible from it until the actual release. We got teasers, ideas, questions, but never really anything concrete. The reason being, most likely, is just Warframe DE never truly knew what they were doing with the new war or Warframe's storyline. Most likely, and seemingly still is the case, they just kind of fly by day with Warframe's story. They don't seemingly have a proper roadmap because, well, let's be honest here, half of everything Warframe does at this point is just pure can shit stick or not, right? They've been throwing out everything they possibly can in one way or another and seeing if it can help. So the new war was just seemingly the latest reason for that. Well, I should say not reason, but latest adaptation of that, right? It has been way too long for the little payout that we actually got from the new war. Since it took years upon years upon years, and the actual payout for us was a 4 or 5 hour or so maybe quest line and some random items in the open world, yeah, it's actually kind of insane how little that really is. It kind of draws up, closes down, and opens up more of a storyline, but not really a ton. There was no real war in the new war. It was just kind of an assassination mission, right? It was a very odd situation, but hey, we all had fun, I hope, playing it. It was a very fast war. Never seen an entire intergalactic war play out in the span of an afternoon, but hey, it happened. So we just honestly didn't get enough of anything from the new war for how long that entire talking point took. So that's an issue, right? There's no real long-term content that came with the new war. They added the new Narmer bounties, and those are cool, but they're not really long-term content. You quickly farm them up for the items. They're basically just reskinned random bounties, right? It's nothing new. It's just more replacement put in bounties. So yeah, the only real long-term content were the cool new weapons and mods that we got. And even then, that's all in all pretty minimal for waiting 4 years. So yeah, it was way too overhyped. It's really odd how Warframe started talking about this quest and this grandiose story before they had any inclination of what it might actually be, right? They had the smallest idea of what it could be. And then when we got it, we were like, okay, that was cool. That was cool. I loved it. A lot of people had a great time. But in the end of the day, it was just, another Warframe storyline quest. None of them have ever truly blown me off my feet, I should say, for what they've done. They've always been a fun, cool time, good quest, but yeah, it's nothing I've seen or really that's too big compared to any other game. No, there's a lot of amazing, fun, great games out there with godly storylines and much better sci-fi storylines than Warframe. Okay, let's be honest here. Warframes is a fun one, but the way that you play out story games and quest lines in Warframe just means that even if you're actively playing the game, it just takes so long to play between them all, so that the story in Warframe, it's hard to coherently piece it together. But hey, that's how active developed Warframe type games go. When you wait 5 to 10 hours sometimes between doing random quests and, days, weeks, sometimes months between doing storyline quests, right? If you're starting up, right? Then it's kind of hard to really care about the Warframe story, especially by the time the new war truly comes. It was a lot of fun for a lot of people, but that's probably where it ends, right? It's been half of almost Warframe's active develop time to create it, and we had a lot of fun with it, but it is over. That's probably currently the biggest issue that Warframe's kind of facing, right? They keep creating things, but half the time it's either A, not long-term content, right? They wasted so much fucking time doing all of the Nightwave story intermission, like all of that stuff, non-intermissions, but all of the Nightwave story, cinematics, quests, all that. They wasted so much time doing all of that, and almost none of that stuff stays in the game as playable type in, like, at all. It's just a small term event, and then for the most part, it went away. Warframe can't do that shit properly, right? They can only really handle doing Nightwave intermissions. It's crazy to me that Warframe seemingly hasn't been able to manage the growth of their company, apparently, with updates. I feel like in the past 5 years, Warframe updates haven't gotten better, bigger, or more amazing. They've just slowly come out, and they've been broken as all hell here and there, because Warframe keeps having to release things, and then re-release it, and then re-release it, and fix it. Railjack, right? They had to fix up Kuva Liches even more. They have to fix up open worlds all the times. Their updates sometimes take a full year to fully fix up Railjack, so I feel like Warframe, DE, they're just sticking their dick out there and seeing what can fucking fly onto there, because, oh my god, it's kind of blowing my mind, if I'm actually thinking about it now, how often they release something in an okay state, right? Like the first rendition of Railjack. Okay, a pretty bad state, first rendition of like Railjack, Kuva Liches, a lot of things like that. They release it in a bad state. They kind of get it okay. Eventually, right, they fix it up. And then maybe after a year or two, it's fully fixed up and probably a pretty good playable experience. So, yeah, I just feel like Warframe DE has always had issues just getting good. They just can't get good, guys. It takes them so long to get good. And the new war and every update like that just keeps showing us this. So, yeah, I think Warframe kind of got a little bit of a slap to the face in their reputation again with the release of the new war because, you know, DE be screwing around as usual. It was a great fun time, but yeah, they can't do things on a proper, timely manner. But hey, that's the thing that's kind of goofy about Warframe. It's a fun, good game now. There's a lot of things that are fun about it, but there's always going to be a lot of things that are broken and very bad at it, or in it, I should say. Rip to PvP, they never bothered trying to fix up that. That's why it's shit and that's why it's dead in the water. Rip to raids, right? They didn't bother trying to fix that eventually, and then raids and all that, they're gone, dead in the water. There's a lot of things in Warframe that DE tries to put in the game here and there, and sometimes they fail and they refuse to like try to actually fix it, so it remains as a dead idea, concept, or thing in the game. So yeah, Warframe's gonna be one of those games that it's up for so long and it's existed for so long that it just has a lot of shit dead content and a lot of things that took years to become good content. It's such an odd game, but hey, I hope you guys appreciate this video for your Monday Warframe video. I'm gonna try to get back to the daily Warframe videos, and then when I have extra time, I'll be doing Lost Ark, Elden Ring, and whatever type videos, but I've been messing around and having a lot of fun this past month and a half, just doing whatever and dicking around and streaming, so thank you all for your patience. I'm probably going to be streaming less on Twitch and YouTube for the next couple of weeks until the next Warframe content drop, but expect daily Warframe-ish videos along with random other videos, most likely on Elden Ring and Lost Ark. Thank you all. If you want to support the channel, you can always join the channel membership below, subscribe, like, comment, check out any of my random links in the description, and, you know, join things like the Discord, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok. Yeah, no, I'm everywhere because, I don't know, I like to just break my fucking mind and slowly go crazy. So, thank you all. I do appreciate it, and I will see you next time. Peace.